In this video, we're going to be focusing on the modeling updates for our October 2018 update of the Power BI desktop. And while we only have one update this month in modeling, it's a pretty big one. We have lots of improvements for our DAX editor. It's been updated and it has a lot of fancy new keyboard shortcuts to go along with that update. So let me show you those. The first keyboard shortcut is around moving lines up and down. So if you hold down Alt and press the arrow key up or down, you can actually rearrange the lines. You can also copy the lines by hitting Shift, Alt, and the arrow keys, and that will make a copy of whatever line you currently have your cursor on. You can also use keyboard shortcuts to add a line above or below a given line which you have your cursor on. Ctrl+Enter will add a new line below, and Ctrl+Shift+Enter will add a new line above. If you have your cursor on a bracket, all you have to do is hit Ctrl+Shift/, and your cursor will automatically jump to the end of that bracket. This is really useful if you have a big statement where your brackets many lines past wherever your starting bracket is. You can also indent or outdent a line using the square brackets and the Control key. So Control closing square bracket indents it, and Control opening square bracket outdents it. You can insert a second cursor by clicking Alt or holding down Alt and clicking where you want the cursor to go. So in my case here. And now I have two cursors which I can move together and select things with. You also see in the right part of the editor that we show you through a black line where your cursors are within the DAX that you're writing. You can also select an entire line by hitting Control and the I key, and that will select the whole line for you. You can also select all occurrences of whatever is currently selected through Ctrl+Shift+L. And now in my example, I selected all of the sums through that keyboard shortcut. And then you'll see that it actually inserts a cursor under each of those, and so now if I want to change those to like something different, like delete it, I can delete them all together in one instead of having to do each one manually. I can also select all occurrences of whatever word has my focus through Ctrl+F2, and that selects all occurrences of, in my case, sales amount. Hopefully you can see through this that there are a lot of really great keyboard shortcuts that are going to make, especially if you're a really heavy DAX user, these keyboard shortcuts are going to make you much more efficient and hopefully make the experience of writing out your DAX formulas much more enjoyable.